Full disclosure, Fifine did reimburse me for the purchase of the budget Amplify H6 headset, but in no way does that change my opinion or how this video is edited. The TruthEar in-ear monitors and the Sennheiser Drop HD6XX open back headphones were both purchased by me with my own money. Affiliate links for all three headsets are going to be in the description below. And now how I tested each headset. I tested each headset in 3 different scenarios. Gaming, in particular Call of Duty Warzone. Music, in particular Crab Rave on YouTube, just in case I wanted to use copyright-free music. And Jurassic World Dominion streamed on Amazon Prime Video. The in-ear monitors and the open back headphones were both plugged in directly to my Go XLR audio interface. And the budget gaming headset was plugged in via USB directly to my PC. All right, let's get to it. Here are my pros and cons for each headset. First, the budget headset, the Fifine Amplify H6s. These are currently, as of filming this video, these are about $40. Here are the pros. First, they're great for gamers on a budget. At 40 bucks, you can't go wrong. The sound quality was decent. In EQ level 2, there are 3 different EQ settings. EQ level 2 was my favorite. They had a built-in microphone, so you don't have to buy one separately like you would for the other 2 headsets. And last, they look pretty good as far as gaming headsets go, although I do wish the RGB was addressable. And for the cons. First, the directionality of the audio wasn't clear. It was hard to pinpoint enemies just based on audio alone. So it was hard, footsteps weren't that great. Quality, the ear cups were made of like a fake leather or some sort of plastic material, and it was not breathable at all. If you're gaming for a long period of time, you're gonna start to develop like sweat inside those ear cups. Last is the fit. I have a larger size head, and I could definitely feel like the clamping force pushing down on my head. It was starting to get uncomfortable after about 15-20 minutes of testing, and so that was a big red flag for me. Overall, I'd give the Fifine H6s a 5 out of 10. It's great for gamers on a budget. It's pretty much a jack of all trades, but a master of none. Next up, we've got the in-ear monitors. These are the TruthEar and Critical Zeros. As of today, they are currently listed on Amazon for $42. Let's start with the pros. Great directionality. When watching movies, I could hear the helicopter and the dinosaurs going around me. In gaming, I could hear the footsteps. This was probably its highest score. It was for directionality in gaming. I could definitely make moves based on hearing footsteps of my enemies. Next pro is sound isolation. The way they're designed, they fit inside your ear canal, so you're not hearing anything outside. So I didn't hear my PC with the fans blasting or my mini fridge kicking on. And also, they don't leak sound. So if you have somebody else in the room, you're not going to be disturbing them while you're using these headphones. And last was the price. These are the best bang for the buck. At $42, they're only $2 more than the budget gaming headset. And for that $2, you're getting far better sound and directionality. Let's move on to the cons of the in-ear monitors. My first con was for comfort. Again, the way they're designed, they're made to go in your ear. I use the largest ear tips that came in the box. Those seem to be the best fitting for me. But even after 15 to 20 minutes of testing, my ears started getting fatigued. I'm not sure if this is something you've got to get used to, or I needed to change the ear tips, but that was my experience. The next con for the in-ear monitors was sound quality. When I was listening to Crab Rave, whenever the bass hit, I could hear the mids kind of like being reduced. And then also, in gaming in particular, the highs were harsh, especially when firing my weapon in Call of Duty. It was to the point where I needed to turn down the volume. Overall, for the TruthEar Critical Zeros, I give this a 7 out of 10. The directionality in gaming was unmatched, by far the best bang for the buck, but they just weren't comfortable enough for me. Last up, we've got the open back headphones. The Drop and Sennheiser HD6XXs are currently listed on the Drop website for $219. Let's start with the pros. First is comfort. These ear cups are made out of some sort of velvety material that are just unmatched. I could wear these for hours of gaming without feeling like I'm wearing anything at all. It was pretty impressive. Next is sound quality. The soundstage and imaging of these headphones are really amazing. You've really got to try them for yourself. It's kind of hard to explain, but it sounds like the sound is going around your head and not just around your ears. I know it sounds weird, but if you can afford to try these on, definitely give open back headphones a shot. The last pro is multifunctional. These performed excellent in gaming, movies, and music. They're also great for video editing as well when you're monitoring the sound. And now let's move on to the cons for the open back headphones. The first con we have is price. I know there are more expensive headphones on the market, but these were still a lot of money. And depending on your setup, you may need a separate amplifier for these headphones to get the most out of them. My second con is the cable. This is not a big gripe, but when you're cable managing the cable for these and you want to go through or behind your desk, there's not a lot of room for movement when you're wearing them. Overall, I'd give the Sennheiser and Drop HD6XXs a 9 out of 10. There's not a lot to complain about with these. Let's get to the conclusion. I'm going to be using the Drop and Sennheiser HD6XXs as my daily driver. They're not going to be the best for everyone, but they're the best for me. They met or exceeded my expectations in comfort and sound quality in my budget. Let me know what type of headphones you're using in the comments below, and thanks again for watching.